Welcome to Gavilan College, DQP profile presentation. And, hopefully it's a nice day wherever you are. It's great out here. And this is a presentation.
This is our degree qualifications profile project, and what we set out to do was align our associate degrees in digital media and computer science with the DQP.
Okay, and this is part of the Degree Qualifications Profile Project, and is sponsored by the Accrediting Commission for Community Junior Colleges with support from the Lumina Foundation.
And the participants at our college were Shireen Carr, who is the Dean of Career Technical Education, and Robert Beatty, whom you've just heard from, who's the lead faculty for digital media. And my name is Ellen Venable, and I'm the lead faculty for computer science.
Okay, the project goals are generally to increase student transfer rates, and we have been working with California State University in Monterey Bay, and also Hartnell College. And in digital media and computer science are the two degrees that we are implementing the DQP profiles. And we're also working to streamline the transfer process between CSUMB and Gavilan College in both digital media and CSIS.
So this no doubt looks familiar to you. This is the DQP spider web showing the 5 areas of knowledge, and that was our starting point.
And we progressed, with faculty discussions, the general faculty in CSIS and digital media, and then also various meetings that we had with CSUNB and Hartnell College over there near the Bay. And anyway, it worked out pretty good. And what we did was start with existing program learning outcomes, which we've all done and have. And started there, and we mapped the existing PLOs to 5 basic areas of learning, which are illustrated on the spider chart. And then after that, we saw, okay, do we have everything? And so we drilled down into the SLOs and made sure that we had SLOs or CLOs, course learning outcomes, for each course, and that filled the spider web, or the 5 categories. If we didn't, then we identified what we needed to fill in, and that we filled in, some of them. And in particular, when we worked down into the course learning outcomes, we actually, drilled down into that and kind of identified what we need to do to fill those in.
And for computer science, we were worried about how we were going to assess this, so we started building some rubrics just to see how that was going to work out and start on the next step of assessing it. So that was our starting point in our tour through the spider web as it's shown in the DQP, and then we went on to specialize it to our own 2 programs.
So I thought it would be an interesting thing to, copy the spider chart or develop our own kind of. And as you can see in this spider chart, we've got, or I've actually put in a 6th target area. And I urge everybody else to do that too. And it's called creativity and innovation. So we've got specialized knowledge, broad integrative knowledge, intellectual skill, applied skills, and civic learning, and then the 6 is creativity and innovation. And I actually urge that the people that are running this thing, the project, add that, make it the 6th one. And the way I got our spider project was to count I went through all our courses, got all the course learning outcomes, and put them in each category. And and then put them in a graph. And you can see in this particular graph, it's a little bit low on applied learning, which is really something I didn't expect because we apply a lot of learning things. So anyway, I found out that kind of identified a problem area. I went in and looked at the SLOs, and the SLOs are written wrong. So we're in the process of rewriting our SLOs, or course learning outcomes, so that you know, we can actually get a proper applied skills or learning area.
And everyone who saw Bob's spider web liked it so much, they said, we'll do one for computer science. So I did, and this is the computer science one. And one thing that was different about our two projects from some of the other DQP projects that we saw was we did specialized technical degrees, whereas most other people were doing general learning outcomes, or, you know, so ours was more specialized, and I think that's perhaps why the spider web pulls more in that direction. Key learning that we got from this was we are creating new definitions of competencies, rewording some things and adding some things, as Bob said. Of course, there's with the faculty, the continuing dialogue, and of course, always the favorite ongoing curriculum revision. So that's where we stand with that. And here's our contact.
Yeah, if you want, you know, any information or want to discuss any procedures that we did that might be interesting for your institution, contact us. Email is the best, and you can see it on the screen there. Either Shireen Carr, Robert Beatty, or Ellen Venable. Ellen is with CSIS. I'm with digital media. Shireen Carr is the Dean of CTE. And we're hoping that this DQP will live on, and it will influence our learning. You know, it'll influence our mission statements and influence, you know, creativity and society and careers, and make it easier to transfer from, you know, in our case, Gavilan College to CSUMB and other colleges nearby, or on statewide as soon as they get the TMCs worked out. So thank you for attending, and I hope to hear from you.